passion and the sense of to prove something as a basketball player. It's time for me to move away from the game of basketball. It's not because I don't love the game. I love the game of basketball. I always will. I just feel that at this particular time in my career, I've reached the pinnacle of my career. I've achieved a lot in that short amount of time, if you want to call it short. But I just feel that I don't have anything else for myself to prove.
Wow, those were some pretty strong words from MJ himself, guys. Obviously, that was on October 6th, 1993, which was 19 years ago today. Pretty hard to believe, that he walked away from the game at the peak of his prime, you know, at the age of 30, in only his ninth season in the league. So I'm pretty sure not too many of us saw that coming now, did we? um, and, I would like to believe that had his father not have been killed um, and had he not walked away, that he would have stayed in the NBA and that he and the Bulls would have won 8 consecutive championships from 1991 to 1998, guys. Now, please don't quote me on that. That's just my personal opinion. We're all entitled to our own opinions, and obviously I have mine. If you dispute that, let me know in the box, please. If you agree, let me know as well. And another thing that not too many people out there know this, guys, is that 3 of the NBA's top 10 greatest players of all time each retired 1 year after the other. Obviously, on November 7th, 1991, the greatest point guard of all time and the greatest Laker of all time, we all know who that is. And just for the record, his name is Irvin Magic Johnson. Retired because he was diagnosed with HIV positive. And 7 months after that, on June 21st, 1992, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, pure shooter of all time, Larry Bird, retired because his back pretty much gave out on him. He was playing the last 3 to 4 years of his NBA career with a bad back, and in 92 it just pretty much gave out on him. And then 16 months after that, which was 19 years ago today, this guy right here, that guy right there, that guy right there, and that guy right there retired because of his father being killed and whatnot. And it's just a very sad memory to look back on. Who would have ever thought that 3 of the top 10 greatest players of all time would each retire 1 year after the next? That's just insane. Again, the most I'm pretty sure it was one of the toughest, if not the toughest, pill for the NBA to swallow for 17 months. Now, thank God that on March 28th, 1995, MJ decided to return to the game of basketball because he had recovered the desire to play the game with a passion, and thank God he did that. And he also led the Bulls to another 3 consecutive championships from 1996 to 98, which is the most incredible thing in NBA history, if you ask me. For a guy to walk away from the game and then come back at the age of 32, past his prime, even though he was still amazing, to lead his team to 3 consecutive championships again, it's just insane. I mean, I was at a loss for words when that second three-peat happened, guys. But anyways, I just wanted to voice my thoughts on this very unfortunate event that had to happen 19 years ago today. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Last but not least is to always keep in mind that if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Alright guys, take care.